Hey everybody, and welcome to The Art of Hand Tools. My name is Jonah, and I'm going to run you through really quick the difference between a draw knife and a Spokeshave. Now, I don't have a lot of examples of these tools, but I have a few. These ones I've used in a few projects. This one is a new acquire, which I'm pretty excited to give a try out. It's a Swedish blade maker, and they are stupid sharp. Cut myself on a knife version of this many years ago, and when I saw this on Amazon for pretty cheap, I was like, oh man, gotta have it. So I ordered it up, but I wanted to give you a quick overview of what the difference between these two tools are. They look very similar, they have a lot of the similar uses, but they are a tad bit, honestly, there's a little bit of a difference for them. Okay, so the main thing you're going to see here is draw knives and Spokeshaves. Spokeshaves, draw knives have two types. You have the flat bladed type that you see here, and then there's also curved blades. And I don't have a version of that, but these are meant to be drawn towards you. And they are meant, in both cases, to remove a lot of material. They're to kind of rough out a general shape. They can be used to flatten things down or pull off edges, on either side. But they remove a lot of material, and you don't have quite as much control with these two draw knives in general. Now, this is an example of a Spokeshave, and this is it's a concave one that has both a concave shoe and a concave blade. And this was an example of a tool that is a little bit more simple to use. You have a little bit more control. You kind of pull along the wood as you go along. You'll kind of see here as I example in a second. But you have a lot more control with these. They don't take off as much material. It's almost like a plane that you hold with two hands and control a lot more. So that's the main difference. They don't take nearly as much material, and they're a little bit more easier to control. They're for finer work, while these are for rougher. They take more material. You can be a lot rougher with how you use them. And I've used some of these for a while. This one's still pretty new. I only got this just a little while ago. As you can even still see, it's got most of its oil on there. I'm going to give you a quick demonstration on this. What is this, a 2x6 that I've got clamped to the table. Effectively, a lot of these materials, wow, that is crazy sharp. You can see how, this isn't clamped super well, but I guess this is a nice version. You can use it in the opposite direction as well. That is awesome. See how I just slide those shavings right off. That is super cool. Oh man, that's a beautiful knife. Draw knife. That is an awesome version. You can push and pull this type. I've never used it before, but I could just tell that it would just go awesome in the opposite direction. This is a version I have used. This one, it might need to be. Ooh. You can kind of see how you pull that along. This is used to pull towards you, and it pulls off pieces like that, and you rough out as you go along. It's pretty dull. I need to go through and sharpen that one. This one, on the other hand, is razor sharp. We gotta be careful not to hurt ourselves there. The other example we have here is the example of a Spokeshave. Now, one of the reasons why I got this, because I was roughing in the side of a piece of furniture and I needed to round off the edge, and I had been giving it a try on my own. Now, which you're not going to be able to see here probably fairly well, but where the draw knives had made flat strikes through and pulled off these thick shavings, flat shavings, the Spokeshave, which is also pretty dull at the moment, rounds off the edges beautifully. it sits there and begins to approximate the curve in a way that begins to round over. That's one of the really fun aspects of a spoke shave. You can get ones that are rounded. Let me go get a pen. Okay, so in the same manner that you have a flat spoke draw knife, you can have flat spoke shaves. You can have these ones, concave. You can also have convex spoke shaves, which kind of hollow out an area. So if you were to have a large piece, you could hollow out everything in there to make a dish kind of shape. You can also have this type of draw knife here, this concave version, but I've never really seen a convex draw knife. You don't have as much control as you do with spoke shaves, and so this one will be a little bit harder to control. Thank you guys for watching. This is a quick overview of spoke shaves and draw knives. If you'd like some more information, head over to theartofhandtools.com. We've got lots of articles over there. We're always adding more, continuing to kind of grow our repertoire and our tool base, which we're definitely going to see this one again. Maybe I'll go into a little bit more in-depth review of this one because it is a beautiful tool. It is just super cool. Thanks everyone for watching. Go ahead and subscribe and head on over to the website. Thanks again.